Depression is not something where you're like, I'm now digging myself into this depression. It's like sometimes I feel like we don't realize we're there till we're like at the bottom, and then it feels like so overwhelming to even begin to climb back up. And when we're at that point where again it feels so overwhelming, it's really hard to want to seek support or to want to know where to start when it's a challenge to like get out of bed, and it's like a challenge to brush your teeth. And so I think in the same way we think about like anxiety is this big, like depression is this big thing, not necessarily like, yes, we could go like, okay, what's behind it, what's underneath it, we could, but that in itself could feel like you're digging even deeper. So sometimes I'll ask clients of like, to make, and one client, and he calls it like fragments of dopamine. He's like these small, because he says his depression is really deep, but he has these small fragments in his day where like that dopamine hits him. Like when he listens to like a guitar solo, when he like looks at something about a car. So what we try to do is I'm like, let's get curious about these like small fragments of dopamine, these like small moments. And then like over time, they might get bigger. So we start like, to me for depression, we start like really, really small, and we like really scaffold or we really like hold those small moments with like great importance. Like, you brushed your teeth today, that is so amazing, like beautiful. Another way that I think of it is sometimes in depression, the perspective that life could get better feels really small. Like the perspective or the glimmer of hope in depression feels like it's like this small. And where maybe people without depression, their hope or their perspective feels like this, and it feels closer and they can see it. So we try to work on like, just even though the perspective feels this small and it's far away, we like slowly try to just focus on that like one little thing that we have, and then over time maybe it gets bigger. Another metaphor sometimes for depression that I've heard some clients use is, it's like when you don't have glasses, like you don't realize you need glasses, and then you put glasses on for the first time and you're like, whoa, this is what I was missing. Sometimes I think depression can feel like that too. Like you actually don't know what's missing. So we try to get you to a place where like you feel comfortable enough to maybe put on the glasses.